Hey guys, I'm Lukamundo, and welcome to Dyson Sphere Program. I am so excited to start this. I recently sent out a community post on YouTube just asking for any favorites, and 80% of you guys were like Dyson Sphere as one of the choices I had. So we are going to do Dyson Sphere Program. So let's get started. This game is really phenomenal. I have always liked it. I've never actually played through the entirety of the game, so hopefully in this series we'll kind of get there. Anyways, if you guys are interested in doing this particular setup, this is the information. This is the cluster seed, and this is the cluster address. All right, let's get started.
Welcome to the actual universe. You may find it's different from our homeland. Should you be able to adapt to the laws of physics in a short time, I am your advisor and will help you through this mission. Everything here is yours. As one of Cosmo and the pioneer of the Dyson Sphere Program, you will explore this cluster step by step. By using the resources here to construct the Dyson Sphere to provide energy for the center brain to maintain homeland, starting from scratch. I have chosen a designated planet for you to start the mission, which has necessary resources for initial development. Now please drive the space capsule to the planet.
Drive the space capsule to the planet. Okay, so do I hit a forward key or something? Yes, I do. I'm kind of thinking right on the edge of the sunny side.
Now you are about to reach the designated planet.
Oh, yes. I love the cloud layer. Why haven't I not noticed that before? I don't know. Okay, there we go. So, we skipped kind of through that a little bit. He might talk some more. Let's zoom out a little bit. Okay, so first thing we want to do is kind of set up and establish some stuff here. First, I want to collect a bunch of coal. So let me do that for just a minute here. All right, so we've got 20 coal. So let's go ahead into our inventory and let's go to our body mech. There we go. That's a technology tree. Got it. And we do want to research. Let's go ahead and get started on that. We do need 10. So we're going to go ahead and pop this coal right in here because that can be used as fuel. And I really want that as fuel. This is also a good fuel source right for the beginning. That's fantastic. So let's go ahead and queue up some of this harvesting here while I get into the technology. So technology is we need to research. Now we're going to go ahead and open up our F key, and we are going to start building 10 of these magnets. They call them magnets? No, magnetic coils. So let's go ahead, build some magnetic coils for ourselves. That will also produce coils that can go toward research. So let's go ahead and let's go over here. Let's grab some of this stone because stone will be used for different things later. So there we go. Electromagnetism is available. Let's go here and let's see what else we can do. We can do these cubes. I mean, it needs cubes to unlock. But first, we want to do basic assembler. And let's go see our upgrades. Yes, I do know. Thank you. So let's go here. Universal exploration. Oh, I almost think that all of these, yeah. So let's in-queue that. Most all of these in the upgrades tab, these are for my guy. And yeah, there are a ton of upgrades. I mean, look at that list. It's going to be awesome. Oh, this is going to be such an awesome series. So I should be able to do this particular one. That's only steel. That's only iron ingots and copper ingots. So let's run over here. What is this? We've got iron. Fantastic. We're going to go ahead and make iron ingots. We do need, I think it said 20 of them. All right, so 20 is producing. Now we just need to go find some copper. So this is the copper, and that other crystalline was iron. And of course, we do have rocks around here, which we can find different resources from, which is great. Let's go ahead and get some 10 copper going. Oh, core energy depleted soon. Oh, great. So the one thing that we'll also need to collect all the time for now is wood. So yeah, there we go. So our next research is gears, and it looks like we need circuit boards. Now, gears aren't too bad. It's just some iron ingots, but we do need 10 of them. and we can produce, looks like 30 something. So let's do that. Then circuit boards. This one's gonna take a bit because it takes both iron and copper, but it looks like we'll be able to create it all, so that's good. Looks like the research is going to be on the way. Now, new tutorial, build mining machines. Yes, so we want mining machines right here. We get a mining machine, we'll go ahead and rotate it right around. Oh, and that's right, I can hold Shift and R, and you can rotate it manually, and then just put it back on the grid, back on the grid lines by just releasing Shift. So there we go. We are super low on energy, but what we're going to do is we're going to go and add a bunch of wood, and we're also going to add a bunch of plant fuel. That stuff will keep us going for a little while. Unfortunately, nothing else really works. I do know that I need power. Power is going to come in the form of wind turbines, so we might as well pop one here. And also, Tesla towers are really nice too, because these things transmit power across long distances. Fantastic. Looks like we do need some more iron ingots and copper ingots, so let's go do that. We've also researched the assembler, so let's get some iron and copper ingots. Let's get more, actually. We're going to go ahead and produce 2 of these mining machines, just so that we have them on hand. I also want to produce another windmill, and let's produce a couple more Teslas. There we go. All right, so let's go back to our little factory we've got going here, and let's go into it. Let's grab the current supply they have. Now, I do want to do conveyor belts, so let's get into the research. Let's go to technology, and let's find conveyor belts. I think it's right here, basic logistics. Yes, it is. Perfect. So as soon as we get done this mecha core, we will go ahead and do this basic logistics system. So the fact that we had gotten another mining machine means that we'll be able to go ahead and start mining this stuff all up right about there. Perfect. And then let's go ahead and add another windmill. That will give enough power for the place. And we'll be able to collect iron at a reasonable rate. At a reasonable weight? At a reasonable rate as well, which is perfect. It looks like we can go ahead and add storage, so let's do that. So we're going to pop in a storage right there. Then we're going to go ahead for conveyor belts, and we're going to get conveyor belts up just like that. Maybe one more. Perfect. And then we are going to get these sorters. And then we're going to just pop sorters onto the storage. And we need some power. So let's go ahead and run a Tesla out here. Now I want it far enough away where we can do other things later. So let's go, and there you go. It's conveying. So we've got iron incoming through here, and then we need a smelter, and I don't have the smelter unlocked. So let's go and see what we can do about that. Metallurgy, perfect. Let's go and activate that one. We are going to need a few more circuit boards and a few more yada yadas, so let's go ahead and figure out how many we actually need. All right, so we've gone ahead and waited till the morning so that we can see a little bit more. Now what we're going to be doing is producing conveyor belts. So let's go ahead and look at it again. Conveyor belts require both ingots and gears, and we just got the smelters unlocked, the arc smelters. So what we're going to do is we're going to dump out the iron into a ton of smelters right along here. All right, so we've got some sorters, so we're going to go ahead and pop sorters into each one of these. So what we're going to do here is we are going to copy this recipe. Then we are just going to paste this recipe into all of these. There we go. So that way they'll do all of the same thing. Now let's go ahead and get another windmill up, and we'll put the windmill kind of like over here. Now, unfortunately, I still need more power. So consumption is, oh my goodness. So these things we produce roughly 300 per? So yeah, 300 per, and we need a total of, we need a total of 1.6, so 1.6 megawatts. So let's go, let's make a bunch more, and let's just kind of spread them out here. We'll put one there, we'll put one there, we'll put one there, and we'll pop one more right there. So we're going to go ahead, take some conveyor belts, We're going to go like that. Maybe one more. There we go. And then we're going to go and grab a storage, and we're going to pop it right about there. Perfect. And then we need more sorters, of course. So that's how that works, right? Sorters go out. Good. And then sorters go in, just like that. We're going to have 2 sorters. 2 sorters in, 1 sorter out. Yeah, that should be pretty fast. Those smelters won't be able to keep up to it. Also, we are losing a little bit extra here, so we're going to go ahead and dismantle that one right there because that gives us the conveyor belt back. And also, it doesn't go past the end right at the moment. We don't need it to. So there, that should be good. Let's go ahead and grab what's in here, and let's grab what's in here, and grab what's in here. That way, it can kind of catch up, and I can have some of that on my personage. Now we're going to do the same exact thing over here. But first, let's go ahead and clean up all this junk. All right, guys, so we did it. We have a copper production here, copper to copper ingots, copper ore to copper ingots. And so we are producing. Let's go ahead and grab some of that copper, put it in our storage. For us, on our personage, I should say. Unfortunately, it's taking a ton of windmills. I want to utilize this ore over here, this coal, I mean. Want to utilize that at some point. But now we do have fantastic production of the iron ingots and copper ingots. Now let's go ahead and see what we can do to continue onward for our conveyor belt production. So let's go and look. We need looks like it's iron, plus it looks like it's all iron, because those are the gears are produced from iron, which is fine. So let's get an assembler here. Let's go ahead and get some sorters on here. Just 1 and 1, I think, should be fine. Good. All right, so those gears are going. Let's go ahead and get a storage unit right here. Perfect. I don't use conveyor belts when I'm trying to do this sort of storage. We're just going to go ahead and kind of just have it go right from one to the next. And I'm actually going to put 2 just so that it can go as fast as possible. And technically it probably could do 3, but this particular processor doesn't do that quickly. See, we are storing faster than we are producing, which is perfectly fine. I think we'll be able to upgrade these in the future. We'll get Mark IIs eventually, and that will make them so much nicer because they'll be super fast. So now we are creating these gears, and so the next thing we want to do is also, let's get a couple more assemblers in here. We also want to go ahead and create the conveyor belts. So let's get that going. So conveyor belts literally take 1 gear and 2 iron ingots. All the iron ingots are right there. So let's go ahead and push out the iron ingots. Probably, I don't know, doesn't really matter. Probably right there. And then do we have that? Yes, we do have one of these. Perfect. Let's go and add that right there. Actually, no. No. Let's go and add it up one. There we go. And that way we can just go ahead and toss in a couple of sorters right into the mix. There we go, and then this guy will start producing conveyor belts. Perfect. Oh, and I do need a sorter to come out of here into there. There we go. So very rudimentary, very ugly, but we have a manufacturer that is producing conveyor belts, which is awesome. Let's go ahead and get one more You know what? I want to create, I don't know. Well, no. What I want to do, okay, here is a good tip. If I go ahead and produce 1, it's just going to make the resources for 1 and produce it. If I go ahead and produce 5, it's going to make all the resources for 5. Like I was saying, it's not collated. It does it all at once. So that means that you're going to be waiting longer just to get the 1 you need. So you might as well create a 1 first and then go ahead and create more afterwards. Let's go ahead and get a couple sorters. There we go. Perfect. So now we are producing, in effect, oh yes, conveyor belts, and it looks like, oh wow, okay, so we're gonna need 3 of these sorters here, just so that we can try to keep ahead of the demand of the manufacturing, because look at that, we're producing, because it produces several at a time, no kidding. So each one of these produces 3 conveyor belts. So times 3 with just 2 and a 1. Wow, that produces a ton. That is fantastic. Now, it's a little bit slow. We're going to go ahead and upgrade those conveyor belts. Let's go to here, and let's see. I do need to start doing the electromagnetic matrices, right? Is that what it's called? The electromagnetic matrix. Yes, the blue ones. Now, how do I do the blue ones? I think it's, I gotta find it. Oh, it's this guy right here. Let's go ahead and activate it. So I need some coils and I need more computer chips. We can do that. You know, guys, we have gotten a really cool little start to our series here. I mean, look at this. We've got our nice iron production, our nice copper production. We've even got conveyor belt production. We've already got 230. Oh, so fantastic. And we just did the research for the blue matrices. So we'll be able to start producing those. And thank you guys so much, because that is it. What an incredible adventure so far. Very fun. And I love the beauty of this game, and the clouds are so cool now. They really add. I really just don't remember clouds from the last time. I really don't. But anyways, that will be it for this episode. Thank you guys for coming along the adventure with me. I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me on Discord or support me on Patreon, because that would be great. But for now, I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.